There we go. All right. Hi. Hi, Lily. Okay, so can everybody, it looks like everybody can see me now, and I clicked record. If you're having problems or it's lagging, just try to refresh. I'm going to put my hair back up real quick. Oh, my dog is going to drive me crazy. Let me have my son grab him. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Vintage Suitcase class. I can't even do two things at the same time, guys. Sorry. Okay, I got done texting. All right, okay, here we go. I hope you guys all have your chipboard ready. If not, this is being recorded, and I think you can upload them to YouTube now. So if I see that option, I will upload this to YouTube. Let's go over all the pieces you should have, and I will kind of peek. Oh wait, I need to switch Joe to mod. Hang on, Joe. Okay, Joe, you're mod. Okay, so you're gonna need a top and a bottom. Those are the same size, and the only difference is the front is rounded. And the way I round my corners is I just put something circle right here and draw a line around it. It's real easy. Okay, so now, and you're going to need two bottom sides, one that curves this way, one that curves this way. So what you can do is, with your template, just do your scores, and then instead of turning one this way, turn it this way and turn your tabs the other way. I know you guys understood that, right? Okay, and then on your tabs, you want to make sure on this side that you have an angle. Hopefully you can see that it's cut at an angle. Okay, so there's the bottom left and the bottom right. And then we have a back, and again, angled. And you guys, this is going to be so quick. I got my hot glue gun ready, but I don't have a glue stick in there. This is going to go so fast, you'll be surprised. Okay, and then we have a top sides, left and right. And then we have our tabs. We have our front bottom. Can you guys still see me? And then on our tab on the bottom, you want to go in about 1/2 of an inch or a little bit over and cut that little piece out, just like that, on both sides. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Okay. And then for the front, this is the front top, same thing with your tab. You want to go in 1/2 of an inch and cut half of that. Cut 1/2 inch off of each side. So here we go. Are you guys following along and making it, or are you just going to hang out and then do it later? Okay, so this is the front, this is the back. So I'm going to glue the back on right here. And when I glue the back on, I'm going to turn it over. And I want to line it up like this. And I want the tab to be, I'll flip it around, and so that puts the tab on the inside of the suitcase. Okay, so here we go. I'm using hot glue. I think hot glue is great for craft projects, and I pretty much just use it for everything except jewelry, or like, you know, some things that are like keepsakes and stuff. Okay, and then on some of my templates, I have all the measurements on them, so you can just go by the measurements. You don't have to cut it out perfectly and stuff. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, there is 10 pieces in total. Okay, so this is the bottom of our suitcase and the back. So now I'm going to take my side and see how these are going to line up. These little mitered edges right here. They're not going to line up, but they're not going to get in the way of each other. So I'm going to glue this on. And I want to get as close as I can. So same thing. Turn it over. And then I'm going to put my glue on, and I'm going to get as close as I can to that score line right there. And I'm just going to glue up to about right here, and then flip it over and glue the rest. You have 9, wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then do you have the tabs, Cindy? These are the other pieces that you're going to need the tabs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because it's 9, and then with the tabbies, then you have 11. Okay? So I'm going to glue this onto here. And then when you guys, you know, come back and watch the recording, you're going to be so surprised at how fast it goes. So as long as this goes fast, I mean, that's the best part, because then you can hurry up and decorate it. Because that's what we want to get to, is the good stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over, and there I've got my side and my back already on. And since this is already scored, I can glue, and this will line up perfectly. You see where I have my score lines here? Those are our score lines, so they're going to meet perfectly in that corner. Okay, so I'm just going to add, and because most of us are going to cover the inside and the outside with either paper or fabric. I'm going to line that up better and push it. So it doesn't matter what your tabs look like. Like, I mean, that's not perfectly cut. See the tabs there that I cut out? That's not perfect, but it doesn't matter because nobody's going to see that. Okay, and then this is where our front piece is going to go, right here, and it's going to overlap, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. Actually, I'm just going to do this right on top here. What's squeaking? Okay. Yeah, if I were you, I would put the paper on after you got your chipboard all cut out and ready to go, just because that'll make it easier. But the fabric I would do after, if you're going to use fabric. See how fast this goes? And now I'm going to have another suitcase to decorate with some One Little Dreamer goodies. Mouse? Yes, I'm recording. I'm recording. Can you believe it? I didn't remember, but they reminded me. Okay, I'm going to glue my front flap on. And if you can see, if you look there, I'm overlapping about 1/2 inch. Okay, so the only glue I need is on this flap right here. Is that tea? I see D. Hi, D. Okay, and then we are going to add some glue here, and then we're just going to glue that to the front. Make sure those are flush. So when you can see these are flush. I'm going to turn it and push it down real good. Okay, so there is our front. And now can you guess what the tabs are for? Right here to connect the side to the back and over here. So that's why we have these little tabbies. That's how we're going to connect those. So I'm going to connect it to the back first. And I'm going to be a lot better about making my templates with making sure that all of the measurements are on them. Hi, Laurel. And then now I got my tab on, so when I get my glue on, I want to pull this side flush and make sure that that is going to be perfectly flush there. Okay? I don't know about you guys, but when everyday things that I see, I was like, I wonder if I can make that out of chipboard. Do you guys do that? Even today, my daughter, oh, the KFC has pot pies again. You know they only do them every once in a while, and they're the best pot pies in the whole world. So my daughter goes and gets me a pot pie, and I'm doing the other tab right now. And she comes back, and it's in this cute little box, and I'm looking at it going, maybe I'll make a box like that. And they know, too. They'll see me looking at something and go, oh, gosh, Mom wants to make that out of chipboard. Yeah. Oh, you guys, it was so good. And my daughter, she got just the regular chicken stuff, and I'm like, are you sure you don't want a pot pie? And she's like, no. And I'm like, honey, because she's had the, like, banquet ones. I'm like, if you try KFC pot pie, that's all you'll ever want to eat again. Oh, you know what? I used to save cereal boxes. Oh, my husband would just see all these stacks and stacks and stacks, and he got tired of it. And then I started just buying wholesale chipboard. I'm going to be ordering some .50 weight, which is heavyweight. And I'm going to play around with that, but most of my templates are going to be made with .30 just because it's so much easier to cut. I mean, .50 is going to be quite tough. Okay, so now we are going to work on the top. Excuse me. I've been having asthma so bad today, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not like it's really humid. There's no fires. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's all sunny and gorgeous, so I'm just going to play with my little scores there to make sure that they turn really good. So you're going to take your top side, and you have two of them, so one's going to curve this way, and your other one curves this way. Okay? And I'm going to glue these the same way as I did the other one, because for me it's easier because I can see where this lines up here across, and then I can make sure that it's lined up right on that line, because if I push it, I mean, that stops it where I've scored it. Makes it a lot easier. Is there any questions so far? Yes, cardboard would work great. Yeah, these are the most perfect items to use on your templates to make them look real. I love these on suitcases, and I got these from Dee, who's Elegant Embellishments. Okay, so I don't see any questions, so I'm going to continue. Okay, here we go. Just going to glue this all around. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done a Ustream, and usually when I'm like doing YouTube videos, I'm just really quiet because I know that I'm just going to do like a speed play or something. Now on this one, I'm trying to, if you can see how it's kind of further out this way, just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not quite flush with the lid because I want this to go over. I want this to go over and overlap the bottom. So it's not like they're going to close and be flush with each other. This is actually going to come over the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I know you guys know what I'm saying. When I put it together, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you hear Monkey screaming up there, but she's not having it. I went up there and got her for a little bit, and when I brought her back to her mommy, she started throwing a fit. You know why? Know why? Because I spoil my little grandbaby. Oh, my screen went black. Am I still here? Am I still here? So see how it's not quite right up next to it? Because I want it to come out just a little bit, enough to go over the bottom. Yes, I'm recording. Thank you, Joe. Isn't Joe the best, you guys? I love her. I've always loved you, Joe. Okay, and then here is our front top. And you want to overlap that about 1/2 inch. You guys, we're almost done. Isn't it crazy how fast this goes? The long part is actually decorating it because you're having so much fun and you're trying this and you're trying that. No, don't go! Bye, Letty. Thanks for coming. Okay, and then we just glue this to those sides and make sure those are flush. You want those nice and flush all the way across. And then we just glue this to our bottom and we're done. Isn't that crazy fast? So this lid is going to go over, overlapping just like that. So easy peasy, huh? So now I just have to glue, and it's going to be hard to show you guys. It's going to be hard with the angle that I'm at. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but let's do this. Okay, I think you guys can see that a little bit better. I'm just going to do a strip, and you guys could do brads if you wanted. You could actually take the tab out completely and bind it with hinges, or you could use a ribbon or some lace, some kind of fabric to hinge it. It's all up to you. I just put the tab on there because it makes it easier. And now look, we have a suitcase. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm gonna stop the record now, and then I'm gonna switch cameras back up to the other one.